deep within the Amazon, Wayne and Serena entered the old ruins of the temple, discovering a secret passage. They climbed down into the darkness to find something they never expected. Katrina, you're... I am not what I used to be. You want to know what happened with me? It was almost 7 months ago when Sofia De Luca moved from Brazil to America and settled in Seattle. No one knew what she was, but she was here with a great purpose. She got hired as an assistant to a pharmaceutical scientist at the BII Pharma. Though the job was promising, she started off earning very little, and with her small paycheck, rented a room in an apartment with 3 other girls, who so happened to be models. Wow, she's beautiful. She's strong. She's flexible. At first, Sofia was getting along great. But a couple of months into working her 9-to-5 job, Sofia realized she was living hand-to-mouth with her salary. How do I make more money? Model? Yeah, I can do that. I'm tall, I'm good-looking, and Brazilian. So Sofia gave it a try, and to her surprise, she got easily selected by a modeling agency and had quite a few offers on her hand. But her quick success came at a price. Sofia became a common target of 3 vengeful, jealous models. Look at her. Why is she drinking milk? So wicked, pure evil. You guys want some? And soon, living in the apartment became impossible. Get out of the bathroom! I just got in. Sofia, I can't believe you! You clogged the toilet! What? It wasn't me? You were the last one in. Sofia became victim to the worst of pranks, catfights, and a whole lot of gossip. Where's my uniform? Who spilled nail polish on my... Oh, this smells horrible. What? Time for work already? What are you wearing? Just a little accident. Get this file to the botany department, Katrina Jones. Yes, sir. It was one of these difficult days. Sofia met Katrina Jones. I have a file for Katrina Jones from Dr. Wilson. Yes, come in. Are you new here? Kind of. I'm Sofia. Whoa, what's up with your uniform? Don't ask, I've been trying to get this out since morning. You know what? I got a perfect solution for you. Wow, what was that? The magic of botany. Katrina worked in the botany research department at BI Pharma. She was genuinely kind and nice, and over the days of working there, Sofia became close with her. I really need to get a new place. Living in my apartment has become impossible. Why didn't you tell me before? My roommate moved out. I have an extra room. Why don't you move in with me? Really? That would be great. After Sofia moved in with Katrina, all her problems practically vanished. On the other hand, a few weeks into living with Sofia, Katrina started to notice some odd things about her. And it all started with the milk, and then the eggs going missing. Despite the numerous times Katrina went out to buy groceries, somehow there was never milk and eggs in the house. I get she drinks milk, but what does she do with the eggs? She never cooks, she never even comes into the kitchen. Does she eat them raw? And what happened to the fish I brought yesterday? Katrina soon realized she had never actually seen Sofia eating cooked food before. And then one day, she saw her eating raw fish. What are you doing? Just making some sushi. Oh, right. Do you only eat raw things? It's for my diet. Gotta maintain my figure. What kind of diet is she on? Raw vegan? Wait, vegans don't have milk, eggs, or fish. It wasn't just that Sofia was a raw foodist, but Sofia had a thing with fire in general. What happened? Why did the lights go out? It happens sometimes, just a power outage. What was that about? Fire. I don't like fire. Sofia, try this out. I made this exotic Indian curry. Did you put garlic in that? Sorry, cat. I can't take the smell. You can smell it from there? Sofia also had a strong sense of smell, and she hated anything that had a strong odor to it, even perfume. Oh, that smell is horrible. It's designer. But despite all her peculiarities, Sofia was also very understanding. Somehow, she could always sense whenever Katrina was upset or angry. What's wrong? Is everything okay? It's my sister. She thinks she's a pop star, but all she is a shopaholic. She says she wants to borrow money. Who is she kidding? I know I'm never gonna get that back. Oh, that's no big deal. Sisters are like that. Me and my sisters, if we could, we would swallow each other. The days were going on like this, until Katrina got a notice from work that authorities were planning to sack some employees, and she might be one of them. What are you working on, Katrina? You've literally been glued to the computer for hours. If I don't present a groundbreaking project idea, they might pull my funding. I've been working on this herbal medicine. I just need some more time to perfect it, but they're not gonna take excuses. Herbal medicine. You know the best place to study herbal medicine is deep in the Amazons in Brazil? The tribes there have lived centuries using these herbs for treatment. In fact, there's a legend of an ancient medicinal herb near my hometown. Interesting. Can you get me some more information on the herbal plants they use? Better yet, why don't you come with me back home? We can take a trip there and you can bring back samples yourself. A trip to Brazil? It'll make a good impression on the faculty. So Katrina and Sofia took a flight to Brazil. To her hometown in Carieiro, nestled in the heart of the Amazon forest. My family used to be indigenous in these areas. I know these jungles really well. This place is amazing. Just wait till we reach the temple. Traveling through the forest, Katrina and Sofia took shelter in an abandoned treehouse, from where Katrina went out and collected various herbs and samples of the river water for research. While they lodged there, Katrina and Sofia happened to meet a man traveling in the area. I'm Matteo Rossi. Nice to meet you. I'm Katrina Jones, botanist. This is the first time I'm actually seeing someone in these forests. I came out here for truffle hunting. Truffles? Those exotic mushrooms? Yes, Matteo said, taking out a small truffle from his bag. Would you two women happen to know where I can find more like this? Sofia took the truffle in her hand and examined it. Truffles. I've smelled this pungent scent before. You won't find them anywhere near here. But as far as I remember, there is an old temple deeper north in the forest. You might find these growing there. Since Sofia and Katrina were heading towards the old temple, they offered Matteo to come along with them. It was a 2-day journey, and though exhausting, the minute they stepped onto the ruins of the temple, it all seemed worth it. Matteo was thrilled discovering numerous truffles growing along the temple grounds. He began unearthing them one by one. Have you found what you're searching for? Yes, I can't explain to you how happy I am seeing these. I didn't expect to find so many. This is gonna be worth a fortune. But while Matteo and Katrina were checking out the truffles, Katrina noticed Sofia near one of the temple entrance. They dropped their things, seeing the tail of a large snake slithering within the shadows. Claudia, sister, I have brought her here. What is happening? Sofia? Who are you speaking with? Katrina stepped forward, a bit frightened when Sofia turned to her. She had a smile on her face, as her tongue slowly hissed out on her lips, long and forked, as she began to transform. Matteo stumbled back, seeing this creature that had taken form, half woman and half snake. What is she? Sofia, what is happening to you? Katrina, I have brought you here to serve a special role for me and my family. What are you talking about, Sofia? Out of the darkness of the temple came out another snake woman. She was nearly 6 feet tall, but her lower body slithered much longer. Katrina attempted to run in fear, but Sofia immediately coiled her long tail around her body. Sister, this is Katrina. I've searched through many women, and she is the best of them. She will be the new bride for our brothers and our father, the Lord. You've done well, my sister. Now we will be able to better our progeny. Katrina cried out in horror. Let me go, Sofia, please. Don't do this to me. I was always nice to you. I admired you for your knowledge. I took you as an acquaintance. It was all a lie. You betrayed me. You said you would help me in my research, but it was all a trap. Sofia loosened her grip and stood in front of Katrina. Katrina, Try to understand. I had to do this for me and my family. What family? You're a liar. You're no human being. You're a creature. Katrina, we are the children of snake and man. My sister, Claudia, and I were born from the unity of a human woman like you and our father, the Snake Lord. My sister's mother gave birth to her, a female, but as a woman can only give birth to a half-human, half-snake child once in her lifetime, she then became redundant. Food for my siblings. And the same thing happened to my mother. Only a human woman can give birth to one of us, half snake and half woman. If my sister and I consummate with our snake brothers or our father, we can only beget snake children. This is why I have brought you, Katrina. At once, hundreds of snakes slithered out of the temple, encompassing Katrina and Matteo. As Matteo took out his machete, slicing the snakes, Sofia coiled tighter around Katrina. But it was just then, all of a sudden, the winds began to grow strong. The skies lit up with a flash of lightning, as the snakes all began to move aside, as if afraid. Sofia and Claudia gave way, as Katrina and Matteo stared into the darkness of the temple. It was the Snake Lord. Katrina screamed in fear. She watched snakes hiss and bite at Matteo, barely managing to throw them off. He ran for his life. But as for her, what was going to happen with her? Sister, we must begin the ritual. Yes, our father awaits. Sofia and Claudia took Katrina into the temple, slithering through the ruins. The rain began to pour, seeping in through the cracks in the walls, dripping on Katrina as she cried. Please, Sofia, please let me go. Let me go. Claudia chuckled. She pushed one of the stones on the wall, and a secret entrance opened within the temple. Katrina was taken inside and laid on a stone table. Just as Sofia let her loose, she tried to run, but immediately numerous snakes coiled around her hands and her legs and tied her down. Tears dripped down her face as Katrina trembled in fear, staring at men. Men with the heads of snakes gathering around her. They held her face and opened her mouth as Katrina bit onto her lips. But her strength was nothing compared to theirs. It was then that Katrina saw them bringing a bowl, something green and vile within it. No, no! The liquid crawled down Katrina's throat. She began to feel strange. The slumber fell upon her as she tried to look around, but everything was a blur. it is only a matter of time. Katrina woke up from her slumber. Everything was dark around her. Her hands weren't tied anymore. She could break free. She could run. Katrina immediately broke through, but just as she was about to run, she realized she no longer had legs. She had become one of them. Katrina, you have awoken. The ritual has been complete. What have you done to me? Now it is time for you to please our Father. No. Katrina was given as a bride to the Snake Lord, and it was soon after she became pregnant with the Lord's child. Since then, she remained in the temple, caring for her egg, until her sister, Serena, discovered her. Katrina looked at Serena and Wayne. They willed that a male shall be born from me, and I too sense it will come true. What are we going to do now? We have to get you out of here. No, Serena. Go from here while you can. There is nothing that can be done about me. But before we leave, we should destroy that egg, Wayne said. Katrina immediately moved back, hissing at him. No, that's my child. Wayne was taken aback by her hostility, but he tried to reason with her. Katrina, if you let this child survive, they will succeed in their evil. This demon will conquer the earth. With a sigh, Katrina nestled down. I know, but it is still my child. Take him to the Snake Island. There he will never be able to cross. He will be able to live without harm and be among his own people. Wayne nodded. All right. But it was as soon as he picked up the egg in his hands, the temple took a shake. Snakes began crawling out from every corner, hissing at them. What is happening? You should leave right now. No, I won't leave you here. I won't. But as numerous snakes neared them, Wayne shouted at Serena and grabbed her hand. Come with me right now. As Wayne and Serena ran up the stairs, snakes began jumping onto him. Wayne took out his machete and sliced them one by one, managing to fend them off. They reached outside. But it was there they were halted. Where do you think you're going? Sofia and Claudia stood in front of them, staring into their eyes in hatred and vengeance. Claudia immediately slithered around Wayne to attack him. But Wayne gripped firmly onto his machete. You think you will be able to stop me with that? You are never going to get what you want. Get away from me! Sofia came closer to Katrina and hissed. You aren't going to go anywhere. If your sister's egg has been ruined, you will give us our brother.
So that we can have husbands and beget half-human, half-serpent sons.
You will be our father's new bride. No. As Serena tried to run, Sofia began to coil around her. But it was just then. They all froze, sensing a presence behind them. Katrina slithered out from the temple. Towering over Sofia and Claudia, you may be the princess, but I am the queen. Leave my sister alone. As Katrina fought against Sofia and Claudia, Wayne took the opportunity to grab Serena and run. They ran as fast as they could into the forest until they reached the waterfall. Jump! What? It was near dawn when Wayne and Serena pulled up on the bank. Catching their breath, Serena anxiously looked at Wayne. Did the egg break? No. Wayne took out the egg from his jacket, safe and sound. It's fine. What now? The island. Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.